Hi, welcome back again. And today I will show you some facts about Germany. And if you, of course, haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. This information is very, very important. So I decided to do this video to let you know. So, again, if you have purpose to come to school in Germany, this is the right channel for you. Um, Yes, there are some basic facts in Germany that you should know, right? So if you want to come to school here and return back to your country, it's fine, right? So you do not have to do anything. You just come and study and then go back to your country. That is fine for you. But if you have the intention of staying here, then I think that this information is very good for you, right? So after school, if you want to stay here, it's automatically you need a job because when you go to school, immediately you finish, you have a maximum of 1.5 years to stay here and then look for a job to do. If you have decided to go back to your country, then this doesn't affect you. Just after your study, you have to go back to your country and then do whatever you want to do. And even with that, you have opportunities. You have like good opportunities for you after you school in Germany, which I would describe in my next video. Now, for those of you who want to stay here, I will encourage you to, I mean, you have to consider the course you want to do, right? So in Germany here, and even not only in Germany, it's like in most parts of the world, the IT field is really reigning, all right? So if you have an IT background in your home country and you want to study here in Germany, I think that you should focus in that line. This does not mean that other courses are not relevant. Of course, there are other courses that are relevant, but the IT field is really reigning, right? So if you have an IT background, so for instance, if you have knowledge in Python or R, these programming in this programming fields, okay? Or if you have any knowledge in data science or anything, yes. So these are the skills that companies really require of people, right? So if you have these skills, it's easy for you to get a job in Germany. So you should take note of that, skills like Java and all those things related to IT. Yes. So you would get a good job to do. I have friends who have ventured into or who have gone into that field and now they are well to do in Germany. I even know people who came from their home country because of the skill they had. Yeah, they needed even not to continue with the education. Just when they just applied in a company, they were recruited and they are working, right? So this is the advice I have for you. As I said, it doesn't necessarily mean that if you are doing um, anything not related to IT, you will not get a job. Okay, you would. There are opportunities also for you. For instance, if you are studying geography or environmental science or any other field or any other course. You can also do a side course alongside, okay? You can do a side course and better yourself, okay? So I know of courses like SAP, which is done in certain universities for students. It's the fee is a little bit lower. Okay, so you can enroll yourself in these skills or in these courses, and you get the skill, and whenever you are applying for a job, you just state that you've had a skill in this field, okay, and then you'll be considered, okay. And yes, so these are some of the things you should know. Please, if you intend coming to Germany, take notice of all these things. Yes, there are some courses which are don't have a skill. One thing in Germany is that you should have a skill. Okay, you should have a skill in order to be able to perform. Okay, so if you do not have any skill or you don't have anything, I mean, you should get something that when they look at you, they could see that, or they look at your CV, they would see that, okay, I have acquired certain skills in this field. Population in Germany is 84 million. Okay, and then the workforce is like around 79%. And people not working, I mean, the aged and then the young age, okay, if you put all of them together, all those who are not working is like around 21%. The workforce is around 40, age 40 to 59. All right. And this represents like a percentage of 27. And then like the aged more than 65 years old are around 21%. And you can see that the population of Germany, I mean, the workforce is aging. Yeah, Germany has an aging population, and people speculate that, right? Maybe it's because of the aging population. That is why, um, uh, I mean, they allow students to stay in the country after school, or you know that education in Germany, as I said earlier on, is kind of free, okay, for all public university for certain courses. So people speculate that, okay, because of the aging population of Germany, that is why education is like made free for even international students. Okay, but this is what people are speculating. People are also saying that like the German government doesn't think education should be treated as a commercial product. That's what people, these are the advantages of staying in Germany. Please look for a course that will give you an advantage when you arrive here, right? So yes, and there are there are advantages for students. Okay, when you are a student, there are advantages for you when you come here. For instance, when you get to Germany and you I mean, you prepare yourself enough, you start your schooling, and then you, yes, you settle and all those things. It's kind of like you are good, right? When you start schooling and then you start studying, and yes, and one thing is that as a student, okay, you can work and study alongside. You are given uh, like 20 hours per week for you to work. Um, yes, in a week, yeah, you are given 20 hours, and then you are supposed to work like, so if you want to work like full time in a year, it should be 120 days. And if you want to work part time in a year, it should be 240 days. Okay, so this is what is given to students, and you can earn like, so if you do a part-time job, it's like an amount of money, and then this amount of money can take care of you, and then your rent. Yes, so you can get approximately, you should get like 900 euros, yeah, and then 900 euros can take care of your rent, can take care of your food, and then you can even save. Yes, yes, but as I said, though education is free, okay, there's a semester fee you pay, a fee you pay for the semester. And this fee includes like transportation. So transportation is embedded in this fee. And then some school administration staff is also embedded in this fee, right? Okay. So it's made in such a way that when you are taking any public transport, whether bus, whether Straßenbahn, the Straßenbahn is like the tram, I could say, or maybe the metro, I could say. And then if you are taking the train, the long distance train, okay, you can there are regional trains you can take, and you take it for free for the whole of the semester. So every semester you have to pay this fee. Okay, so the fee is around 300 euros, and it's everywhere in Germany. Okay, and I was saying in some states you cannot take the public transport in all the states, okay? You can just take the public transport in the particular city where your school is located. So you have to note that one. For instance, when you come to North Rhine-Westphalia, yeah, now with this state, there are some schools who give their advantages to students with a semester ticket. So, for instance, let me take an example. Düsseldorf is in North Rhine-Westphalia. So, if you are a student in Düsseldorf, right, you can go to Cologne, you can go to so all these cities I'm mentioning is in the North Rhine-Westphalia. Yeah. So you can go to Cologne, you can go to Münster, you can go to Ham, you can go to Dortmund, you can go to for free, yeah, with the regional trains, not the fast trains, with the regional trains. And even when you get to the city, you can take the buses to connect you to everywhere, right? And there are some states, for instance, when you go to maybe Saxony, yeah, or and you reach in Dresden, if you take if you're a student in Dresden and you have the semester school in Dresden, or you have the semester ticket of a particular school in Dresden, yeah, you cannot go to Leipzig with um, a regional train. Okay, you can just the semester ticket is just centered in the particular city your your school is located. Okay, how the semester ticket works. And yeah, so when you're a student in, for instance, in Cologne, yeah, you can use your semester ticket to go to everywhere, whichever city that is in that particular state. Yes, and this is also cool for students, right? So you pay this amount of 300 euros and you can go everywhere. And the semesters, we have 2 semesters in a year. So you pay twice in a year, which I think is cool, right? And yes, as I said, you are also allowed to work 20 hours a week, which can earn you like 900 euros. And the student hostel is like around 300 euros a month for a student. So if you take 300 out of 900 euros, like if you work a part time, that's what I'm assuming. Okay. If you take 300 out of 900, you get like 600 euros, which can take care of you for the whole month and you can even save. Okay. So this is what you should notice about staying here in Germany. I would like to also tell you that the skilled workers are needed. Skilled workers are really needed here in Germany. Okay, they need engineers like doctors, nurses, a lot of them are needed here. So you kind of choose your course according to the needs of the country. Yes, if your previous education, like you had a background, like the course you want to study in Germany here, you had a background in it, like in your previous education, then it's fine. Okay, you can you can go ahead and go into that sector. But hey, for nurses and doctors, I mean, if you've studied like medicine or you are a nurse in Ghana, please, you cannot come here directly and start practicing. That is one thing you should know. You cannot come here directly and start practicing. With this also, I will bring you a separate video about that as to how you can like the procedure you can go through in order to come here and practice if you are a nurse, okay, or if you are a physician assistant, or like if you're in the medical field, that's what I want to say. I'll give you a video about that too. So you have to take notes of that. Yes. And yeah, these are some of the advantages you get when you come to Germany. And Germany is a lovely place, you know, is a lovely place, and you get to love it when you come here. Yes. The system is also like working, and yeah, there are a lot of opportunities, a lot of benefits, and yes, you really have to come here and then you see what I'm talking about. But please, as a student, I remind you once more, as a student, you enjoy the place. And what else? Yes, so guys, this is what I'll have to discuss to you today. And please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Okay. Ich bin Alphonsine. Okay, so I will. So in my next video, I'll give you more about the school stuff. Bye. Tschüss.